the Detroit Lions. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. And we are underway in downtown Detroit.
I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drill.
Here we go.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 3.
Ready? 60, 19, Lions.
He'll drop to throw. That's right side. First down, Detroit.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. First and 10.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
He'll look to throw. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
Because the U is you. Because the me is me.
They'll look to throw. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. The extra point from Carney is good. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Carney now. Kick it away following the touchdown.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Out to his right. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. It's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Second and 6.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. That one out wide to Gibbs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Lions first down.
First and 10.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. What does that do? Get you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second.
Here's second and 2.
At the 9-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs, left side. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, first and goal.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground. play it safe, pick up the first down.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Here's another shot from the 6. It's second and goal. Back to throw. To the goal line and in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Lions move out on top. 14-0.
Joshua Carty.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Now former college star over in East Lansing, it's Kenneth Walker. And wow, it's hard to get a square shot when he's moving like that. Spinning and turning and picking up 9 yards.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And we're going to work this down inside the 45. 11 yards for number 11. And a first down.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Set to go now on first and 10. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
He finds De'Ami Brown. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Just a simple hitch route, certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. That's taken in, and he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game. They convert on fourth down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
Here's Walker. Finding space at the 15. And he's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one, What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Catch is made. That is Williams. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Gain of 10 yards.
It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
10 at the 49-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. He throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He throws right side, down the field, and it is brought in.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
We are through 1. 14-7 is our score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Lions ball to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. They'll run. This is their fullback getting the carry.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll run with Gibbs. Good blocking, and he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
play action. He'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the pistol, here's Walker. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. They get 21 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That one swung out wide to Walker. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put 2 guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And the Lions are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he's down on the other side of midfield, marked up at the 48-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive. And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
A dive, but he let him too much. It's incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
They get 19 on that pass play. First down, Detroit.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. And there is a lot.
And he's got another one. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. What a half he is putting together. That's his 3rd touchdown already. And make it 3 touchdowns now. Remember, he caught the one earlier. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And, Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll get about 5.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
2nd and 5. Downfield, he's got Horton. And he will score. Corey Horton. Touchdown, Seahawks. Down for the point after. It's up and good. And the Seahawks are able to cut into the deficit.
Seahawks 14. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught by Gibbs. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1.
19 tight, 19 tight. Panthers, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Throwing now from the gun. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Lions first down.
That's good for a Lions first down.
Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
And he will finally be taken down inside the 10-yard line. It is a huge play for Detroit. 37 yards. Here's Gibbs. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
2nd and 10. Now, faking the give. Over the middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Seahawks
20 yards on that pass play. First down, Seattle.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws, and that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own. And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
Gain of 40. That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Flushed to his left.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up second and goal.
Walker will take this into the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
His kick is good. Makes the score Lions 35, Seahawks 21. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll take this up past the 40, a pickup of 5. The Lions all their first time out. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
41-yard line.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll air it out down the middle. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Detroit. Carney now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Seahawks 21. Joshua Carney to kick off.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. Yeah. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to air this out for Davis. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Ennis Rakestraw. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Joshua Carney to
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Here's a handoff to Walker. And this is going to be a Seahawks first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
First down, Seahawks.
65. And...
He'll drop to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Third down. And 10 yards to go.
He'll look to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
His kick is good. And the Seahawks are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This is Gibbs. He gets free. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. The extra point from Carney is good. And the Lions will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Joshua Carney to kick off.
Here's Carney now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. 1 first down.
A gain of 14.
They'll look to throw.
The Seahawks
get this complete to Walker. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. It was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Here we go. Check up.
Here's Gibbs. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
19 tight. 19 tight. Trap 60. Trap 60.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. It's another big play in a game that had its share. 37 yards. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Hey, check.
They'll run with Gibbs. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Go.
Once again, it's Gibbs. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
18 black, 70 Timberwolf.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Touchdown, Detroit. 2 more touchdowns for him here. Down 19 for the year.
Mike, this is a great example of a wide receiver who just truly understands the concept of spacing. When you're open, stay open. If you're not open, get open. And when you can do that and operate in the middle of the field, man, you are such a weapon and a reliable target for your quarterback. It's a great example of it here. He works to stay open, middle of the field, ball's on target. It's an easy touchdown.
Now Walker. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Damone Clark there to get him down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second
and 7.
At the 38-yard line.
He'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the second half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out.
And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
That's good.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up the key third down?
2 receptions for him on this drive. This one, good for 16 yards.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Forced out wide. Now he'll run. That's going to be caught. It's a touchdown for the moment, but there are flags on the field, and not sure this one's going to stand. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Back to the air one more time. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
It's third down.
19-13.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
And on that third down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up fourth down.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
He's brought down at the 30.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 31, here's 2nd and 3.
Ready, ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check go.
Back to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
31 yards.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards.
10 at the 38-yard line.
Let's go.
A run here with Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down, Detroit.
Detroit Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
From the 25, here's second and 9.
Seven Pirates. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready?
That's right side and brought in by Williams. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Brings up third and 8.
19 tight. 19 tight. Cowboy 80. Hut, hut.
Got his man at the 6. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's a run. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up second and goal.
Down at the 2-yard line. A gain of 3. Brings up second and goal.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment, they'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal. One more time. Try Gibbs. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
I typically like to see the play-action pass on the early downs, Mike. Now they find themselves on third down. The defense is more prepared for the pass. They get stopped twice with the run. Do they go back to it a third time and take their chances?
And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's fourth down. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. Good snap, good hold, good kick. The Lions will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. Carty back out, following the made field goal. He'll kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Beyond the 45-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
He's got it at the 7, and he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It's a gain of 29, and it's first and goal.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
The extra point is good. And the Seahawks cut into the lead a little bit.
31.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win here for the Lions. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, match.